Hello everyone, welcome to Game On Postgame from the WPIAL Championships at Heinz Field. Along with Mike Byers, I'm Andrew Chiappese. The Class 3A title goes to Quaker Valley, 2-0, yes 2-0 over Aliquippa. Quaker Valley's first title in program history. Mike, we talked about this game all week long. This was not a scenario that we envisioned the Quakers winning by this kind of score.
Hey Jay, first of all, you picked Quaker Valley to win. I picked Aliquippa. Quakers do win their first title. As you mentioned, history today, the Quakers' first football championship. Also, for the first time ever in WPIAL football history, we have a 2-0 football game. The Quakers won on a safety. Great football game.
Absolutely a great football game, and really the credit goes to the Quaker Valley defense. This was an Aliquippa offense that had rushed for over 3,000 yards this season. The Quips did not have their offense today, and a large part of that due to the Quaker Valley defense. They got a lot of penetration into the backfield.
AJ, you're right. The Quaker defense was outstanding today, but we have to mention Aliquippa today had 180 yards of total offense. However, they had 20 penalties for 190 yards on offense. Penalties killed them today, but once again, Quaker Valley played well enough. They deserve to win this football game today.
Absolutely right, and we heard from both Quaker Valley and Aliquippa after the game.
I would say it's more so mistakes on our behalf because we didn't capitalize on some of the big chances that we had. So I think we just got to capitalize better. That's what we had to do, and we didn't.
Yeah, we beat Beaver Falls 8-6 a few years ago, and both offenses stunk. So, sure. I mean, you play the game, and the score is what it is. It doesn't matter if it's 44-38 or 2-0. It's win-lose.
When I met these guys, I think it was around 3 o'clock in the afternoon on August 7th. Went out on the field for the first time. After about an hour, they impressed me so much with how cerebral they were with this game. From that day, I knew that especially this senior group was really made of something special.
Right now I'm really at loss for words because with these guys I really been through it all, especially in my football career. I mean, you look back 2 years ago when we were just sophomores, we had those overtime losses to Beaver, 21-20. We had losses and it just coming to us in the last seconds of the fourth quarter, and I can just remember feeling that pain and just that devastation of knowing that you gave everything you got and you didn't come out on top. And now I'm on the other side with these guys, and you can't explain the feeling where you give everything you got and you come out on top. And it's at a WPIAL championship for the first time in school history.
As a coach, as an athlete, you dream about these things. When I retired a few years ago, this was certainly not on my bucket list of things to do, but I'm certainly glad I was here. You never know how things turn out if somebody else comes in here. I mean, it's you can't always pat yourself on the back, but you don't know. Circumstances occur for reasons. I said it before. I was able to steer this ship a little bit, and with the help of some fantastic coaches and some ultra fantastic players, we were able to get where we are, and we're not done yet.
Well, before we take a look ahead at Quaker Valley's semifinal game in the state playoffs, Mike, your final thoughts on Aliquippa, disappointing end, and what's Mike Smianik's future look like?
You know what? I think that if they'd have won the state title, or at least gone to Hershey, he may have called it a career, but I think he'll be back next year. A disappointing way to end the season. And also, AJ, they have a lot of kids back next year. MJ Devonshire, both of their quarterbacks, a few linemen here, so they're going to be good again next year. I believe Mike will be back one more year.
In the meantime, Quaker Valley will go on to play the winner of Sharon and Forest Hills in 2 weeks. Quakers get Thanksgiving weekend off. I think Quaker Valley has an excellent shot of making it to Hershey. The WPIAL has always been very tough to beat in Class 2A and now Class 3A, so it'll be very interesting to see.
I agree, AJ, and you know what? It's been a great weekend for Quaker Valley sports. On Friday at Hershey, they won a soccer title. They won 3-2. They outscored the football team. But today here, history is set. Quaker Valley football wins their first WPIAL championship. Great season for the Quakers, and it'll continue the next 2 weeks.
Our coverage will continue as well. So for Mike Byers, I'm Andrew Chiappese. Check out more coverage on timesonline.com and leading into the state playoffs. We'll see you soon.